And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Moody's shot is off. Now the Brawlers with it. And stolen by Murray. And then Reed slams it in.
Don't forget, Murray's steal started the fast break.
Oh, and the jam by Gafford.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here is Young, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Back to Young. Puts up a three. A rebound by the Jazz. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Brawlers. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter, plus I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. On the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now, here's Moody. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Screen by Young. The three. They grab their own miss. Outside DeRozan. Back to Gafford. Mitchell outside. Shoots over White. Bank shot. No good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Gafford. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Now Mitchell. After the missed three from Derek White. Good on the triple.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
DeRozan in the corner. Back to Mitchell. Johnson the screen. Lets a floater go. Reed with the rebound.
Well, you look at the score in this game, it's not reflective of the night he's had. He's struggled.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Moody. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. The Jazz with another miss. There's 1:17 left in the first. For three, Mitchell buries it from three-point range.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from three.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. .107 left to play in the first quarter. And here is Brogdon. Pass to White. Back to Brogdon. Another miss by Utah.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
On the wing, Mitchell. Picked by Clark. And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Now, here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Screen by Young. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Utah.
And so it... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Brawlers so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Up top, Brogdon. Still without a basket. Williams' shot is off. Las Vegas leading by 8. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Guys?
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Stolen. Ivy on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Williams. That three off the mark. Now the Brawlers with it. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Queen. Hardaway with the steal. It's intercepted. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Brogdon. There's the pick. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Jazz trail by 8. Williams inside the line. Offensive rebound. Out to Hardaway. Back to Filipowski. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
The vision of Hardaway Jr. He scanned the floor and found his teammate.
Pass to connect. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's over Brogdon. Las Vegas again missing. Pass to Williams. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And now just a 4-point Las Vegas lead. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gafford. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Reed. Fires from deep. And it's White missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. A floater. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Look at that touch. Not many do it better than Young.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team. After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Young. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Utah trailing here. To the middle. Here's White. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Mitchell on the move. A rebound by the Jazz.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
The Jazz working the ball around now.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Screen by Gafford. Las Vegas again missing. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to White. From downtown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. White's got 7 points.
And White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
To the paint. Gafford misses.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Great positioning on the putback. Reeves got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Wide open look here for Murray. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so it's the Utah Jazz headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got the first points of the second half here for the Jazz. Young taking his time here. Rejected by Murray.
Well, that's the long arms of Murray. A huge asset defensively, as we saw right there.
Inside. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The 3 from Banchero. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Murray for 3. And Utah another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them. from behind the arc.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Down low. The kick out to Young. It's a floater. Count it. Young's got 7 points.
When Trae Young's running the pick and roll, you just expect good things to happen.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Kevin?
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the middle. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Gafford. Johnson outside. Back to Young. Yep, it counts. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
White with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Moody. And the slam by Moody.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Screen by Gafford. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Mitchell. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
That one good for 2.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For 3, Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero.
I thought they played better defense in the first half. Since the break, they've been missing something.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Young. And stolen by Murray. Outside, White. The Jazz working the ball around now.
2 minutes.
White is double.
2 minutes.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, you see the athleticism on the break there from Johnson.
Pass to Williams. .141 left in the third quarter. Here's Murray. Misses off the left iron. And here is Gafford. He started by Williams. Young outside. Mitchell left side. Gafford, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, you certainly don't have to worry about Murray shying away from contact. He'll come right at you.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Dinwiddie outside. Here he goes. Off with the layup. Jazz leading by 8. Out to Hardaway. The 3 from Banchero. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Picked by Tate. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so it's Utah with it. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Here's Ivey. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Utah Jazz.
40.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Young. Mitchell in the corner. Inside. The kick out to Young. Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Utah leading by 10. To the inside. Filipowski uses the glass to finish the layup. Filipowski's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. Mitchell getting it down inside.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Young who brings it up for Las Vegas. To the paint. To the middle. Here's Johnson.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move for Johnson.
And here are the Jazz now. 8-point game. The 19-foot shot. And it's Banchero missing. It's stolen by Banchero. Driving to the basket. Young from outside. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Banchero for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what the Brawlers coach was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Reed. Oh, good on the triple. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Rebound, Utah. DeRozan brings the double team. Inside. And taken away by Johnson. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Young. Now Gafford. Screen by Gafford. Mitchell. He's off from 3. Now it's Reed. The 3 doesn't go. Las Vegas trails by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gafford.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
And he knocks down the first one. Gafford cans them both. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Brawlers making a change here. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Utah leading by 9. Reed with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Here's Murray. It's stolen by DeRozan. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Outside, White. The long shot, no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from Corey.
Gafford. Murray rips down the board. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Banchero rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
An offensive machine. The energy you get from Banchero on that end of the floor is impressive.
Now Johnson. He answers with a dunk of his own.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. DeRozan brings the double team. Now it's Reed. The three is off. Las Vegas trails by 11. Mitchell with it. And it's Reed picking him up.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Johnson rips down the board.
And relentless pressure from Ivy on the defensive side of the ball.
The drive by Mitchell. The shot is good. And here's Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Reed. And the rejection by Gafford. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. And the second of 2 is good. That will push the lead to double digits.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Here's Brogdon. And stolen by Ivy. Got it to go. Brogdon with it. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Las Vegas calls timeout. They're behind by 7. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And so it looks like it'll still be the Brawlers' ball.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
We see the Jazz get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did